All right, so yeah, what are we doing right now? Oh, no idea. Okay, so turns out, ooh, I look bad. Yeah, not much to talk about. I mean, a lot of stuff to talk about, but I need to get into the rhythm, right? The flow of talking about stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a quite chill day, I would say. Yesterday it was hectic. I had a lot of meetings, back to back, working on stuff. Actually, had to work on stuff. I mean, yes, I know it's like one of my. I have like a week left at the company, and I still have projects to work on. It's insane, but yeah, it was fun. It's mostly handovers, so it feels good that I can leave some. I can motivate people, leave some knowledge, and everybody is giving me the. Yeah, people keep giving me the feedback that they learned something from me. Yeah, I guess I take pride in that. I like it when I can teach other people stuff because it's you're basically adding to their life, right? So you showed them something that added to their life. And yeah, I guess that's the whole reason why I'm still here and I'm still going strong because I want to help others get better or learn or evolve or grow. Yeah, mostly just I like help. I like helping others grow, basically. And if I can show them something that they didn't know, then that's definitely even especially if they can use that knowledge or skill, it's very much some positive in my life and their life as well. So it's basically perfect alignment. Yeah, so what I've been working on today is an Nathan automation. So I have this like weekly Notion summary. I have so I'm writing every morning into Notion like a journal. Basically my thoughts, what I'm working on, what I feel, basically anything that comes to mind. It's like, an exercise to keep my mind clear. And it turns out that it's a pretty good tool to just have like a narrative around your life. So I built last week an automation that basically pulls the last 7 days of journals and then creates like a summary or more like a narrative, and also adds a few coaching questions that it's pretty helpful, I must say. The two questions at the end last week were really related to what I was going through and how I'm gonna continue the current trajectory. So it's pretty good, pretty good. And also what I just I mean, I'm still working on it, but the current project is it's more creative. Like I'm feeding the journals to an AI model, and then it basically gives me ideas for videos, YouTube video ideas. That's the whole point of it because I'm just not good with coming up with. I'm not good at coming up with ideas for stuff to talk about. I need more. I need to create a process behind it, and it just helps me get into the mindset, like how to create a narrative around the stuff that's basically happening already in my mind. I I already write about this stuff, but it helps me see in a different light. Like you put on the lens of how to create content from it, basically how to make it into a whole video. And yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty fun, and it already gave me a couple of good ideas. What I can see, like, yeah, let me just. Okay, I'm gonna read one of the ideas. So it's basically it's pretty great because since I'm feeding my own journals and reflections, it's basically related to what I'm going through, so it's authentic, and it can pick up how I speak, the modality, the words I use, stuff like that. So it's nice. It's very nice actually. And one of the ideas that it gave me is basically YouTube video outline. I started a YouTube channel with 2 views. The 50 video skill building blueprint. Nice. It already gave it a name, so it's pretty fun. Video title. I started a YouTube channel with 10 views. Parentheses. The 50 video skill building blueprint. Description. My first YouTube video, 2 views. Yeah, you heard that right. But instead of being discouraged, I realized this is the most important part of the journey. In this video, I'll share by starting small, focusing on consistent reps, and embracing the 50 video challenge is the ultimate blueprint for building high ROI skills that will make you unstoppable in the digital age, even if nobody watches at first. This isn't about going viral, it's about transforming you, the person. All right, so it basically has like timestamps and a whole outline with stuff. So, intro, the honest beginning, and hook. Let's start with the hook. Start with the raw truth. My first YouTube video, 2 views. Yeah, you heard that right. Shared initial feeling like excitement mixed with vulnerability, the common fear of starting and not seeing. But here's the kicker, those 2 views, that humble beginning, that was actually the most important part of the journey. This isn't about overnight success, it's about a blueprint for growth. Section 1, the 50 video challenge mindset. Why 50? It's about the reps, not virality. Explain the concept, a commitment to create 50 videos regardless of views or perfection. Analogy, learning a sport like basketball, coding, writing. You don't need to become a pro after one session, you just need more reps. It's great because that's what I was talking about the past like week or so. Even my first video was about that I need to put in more reps to get better basically. And this is what I'm doing. I'm talking in English. I'm coming up with ideas. I'm constantly learning something. So I'm basically polishing my skills. That's what I'm doing. Yes. So emphasize the process over the outcome. The goal is improvement, not immediate fame. You cannot fail if you never stop. Powerful stuff for sure. Subpoint 1.2, the skill building blueprint, focus on inputs. Alex Hormozy vibes, definitely. This challenge forces you to focus on the inputs, filming, talking, editing, scripting. It's practical, hands-on masterclass in content creation. How consistent practice compounds over time, like your writing journey. It's okay if you don't really spend much time on actual work or projects. If it's forced, it will drain our energy, not recharge it. Apply this to creative work, keep it fun, focus on reps. Section 2, it actually gives it like a time frame. So we are at minute 3, and this section is about a 3-minute long session. So section 2, the high ROI skills you actually build. Subpoint 2.1, English speaking and public speaking, mastering articulation. Articulation. Directly addressing the camera forces you to articulate thoughts clearly, concisely, and confidently in English. Personal anecdote, your journey with writing and how hundreds of thousands of words transformed your ability to freestyle paragraphs. Imagine that for speaking. Yes, it's basically talking about. I wrote about it in the past few days. That it's just like when I started about a year ago, writing my thoughts out. That's how I started basically journaling every morning. I wake up, I do my stuff, I eat breakfast, and then I just basically sit down and write for like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Sometimes longer, sometimes less. The point is that I'm basically putting in the reps every single day, and I'm getting better at it. And it is very much shown in how I write versus how I talk. So I'm pretty good at written English, but not that good at speaking in English, basically. And this is why I'm putting in the reps right now. This is why I'm trying to do this every day for the next year or so. I'm hoping to get at a higher level, and I can just formulate sentences, articulate my ideas. You get the gist. So yes, it's very much the same journey that I'm going through just for speaking. So the insane ROI for your career, like I will be working at Tulip, which is a US based company. It's good for networking. It can literally change your life by itself, and I actually do believe that. That's basically my words. This is why it's a great automation, because it is using what I've already written down. It's just formulating the whole process into like an actual concept and video that I guess it could be. It does have potential, right? I mean, this stuff is it's pretty nice. It has basically a whole structure. Yeah, it can very much work. So we will definitely use these. Sub point 2.2, content creation and storytelling from mess to message. I don't really like these. Maybe just the parts like content creation and storytelling. That's yeah, from mess to message. That's a bit too much, but yeah, let's see. So learning filming, basic editing, scripting, thumbnails, all the stuff that's required to make a video that pops off. The content is there. You just have to create something out of the whole mess. Yes, what I've been talking about. We do have the content. It's just a new process that has to be learned on how you can create something out of this whole your being, your thoughts, your words. Yeah, basically productizing yourself, let's just say. Yeah. So the power of crafting a narrative, even from daily life, these are highly in-demand skills in the digital age. Definitely, definitely. Subpoint 2.3, confidence and presence, existing and recording in public. Yeah. Overcoming self-consciousness and feeling comfortable talking to a camera in public. In public, yeah. You can see when I get lost in the words, and I have to repeat myself a lot of times because I'm very conscious about my pronunciation. I know that it's pretty bad sometimes, but that's why I'm doing the reps to get better at it. It's it makes sense. It will get better with time. So building general confidence in expressing yourself and just simply existing and recording in public. This is a huge mental leap for many. And yes, especially if you are not a native English speaker, this is a very big hurdle that you need to overcome. And that's why it's great to just start and put in the reps, actually, because we don't have many, there are not many opportunities during your daily, yeah, during the day. You cannot really consistently talk in English if you are not already good, because you need a kind of level to have a job where you can actively use it, or you are just putting yourself in an environment where you are forced to use it. It's basically the same, but you are forcing yourself. Even if you are doing it in private in your home, you're still forcing yourself to use the language more and more. Okay, so section 3, beyond the views, the intangible rewards. Nice, interesting. So, subpoint 3.1, new lenses, new opportunities, the power of perspective. Every new endeavor changes how you see the world. Yes, I've seen that with a lot of stuff when I started learning about new, I don't know, anything in life. If it's new, it will open up, it will basically push your horizon. Your mind will literally bend and expand, and you will start seeing different things throughout your day. That's for sure. So the more of these lenses you have, the more opportunities you can spot. Definitely connecting this to enabling beautiful path leading to your destiny by being ready. Yeah, I had kind of like a brain fart a few days ago where I was talking about, yeah, I watched a video where the guy was talking about just existing, not forcing anything, because you will end up where you have to end up. And I actually added some of my own thoughts when I was writing it down. I mean, in my journal um, a few days ago. And it's definitely true that you are pushed in the direction that you have to go by life. So I think there are very few actual accidents in life, and most things are there to show you the way and nudge you in the direction that you have to take. It could be a very long conversation about brain and soul and which one to follow, how to differentiate between the two. But yeah, all in all, I think you actually have to get ready for the opportunities that life throws at your way, because you are being pushed towards the destiny that you will eventually arrive to the same destiny, but the path that takes you is very much different based on how you perceive the world, and how you react, uh, your skills, your knowledge. This all can create new paths. All can paths. Yeah, paths. Create new paths that will lead you there. Yeah. So connecting this, yeah, beautiful paths leading to your destiny. It's not about waiting for opportunities, but making yourself capable of seeing and seizing them. Which is, I mean, yeah, this is huge. This stuff is basically what I wrote, and seeing it all put together like this and actually put into like it's like almost like a script for a video. But this yeah, it definitely helps to see how these all are connected and how I can create a narrative around around my life, basically my thoughts, my experiences. It's powerful stuff. So, subpoint 3.2, becoming the powerhouse person, views follow skills. Yep, shift from chasing external validation to internal mastery. Success follows the person who's ready to be successful. You don't need to become the kind of person, you need to become the kind of person who attracts it. Basically, everybody is saying that, and I also believe in that, because I've been seeing more and more success. The more I learn and the more confident I am, the more myself I can be around other people. And basically, it's just authenticity. Yeah. You attract what you are, right? Even if a video goes viral early, it's fleeting without the underlying skill. Build a skill and enduring success becomes inevitable. Yeah. Just make it impossible not to succeed. That's it. Conclusion and call to action, start your journey. Recap, it's not just about YouTube, it's about personal transformation and skill mastery. Yes, very much. Motivation, there's literally no downside. You cannot fail if you never stop. Personal reflection, the joy and creative flow that comes from doing this work, regardless of immediate results. So doing the action for the sake of action. Process before outcome. Enjoy the process and not just shoot for the outcome. Call to action, yep. Pick up your phone today. What's one thing you can document? Start your 50 video challenge. Yeah, 50, that's a lot. I think it's like 10 video at first. Yeah, maybe 50 is possible sometime next week, but we definitely need to get into the rhythm of at least one video every week and recording every single day, because yes, I could just record and post it, but that's not much effort, I guess. It still gets you to the 50 video, but then what are you even doing? If you have, maybe it's like documenting the journey. I can see that it could work, but yeah, I think first I want to create this video, that's for sure, because it seems really interesting. At least one of the suggested videos seems like yeah. So share your first video in the comments. Ok, outro and tease. Thank the viewers. Briefly mention upcoming topics like next time we might dive into the void of lucid dreaming or how I'm leveraging AI. All right. Yeah. So I think this stuff is pretty powerful, and I will definitely start to create a few of these videos, at least one during the weekend. That's the plan. Maybe I will just randomly post one of my ramblings that I did this week just to have a video, but I think one video a week is more than enough. I'm not actually learning a lot just by posting it. The most I learned right now is basically just talking to the camera in English, because that's the bottleneck. That's the bottleneck. I can spend huge amounts of time to create a very detailed video, and I can edit it pretty nice, I would say, or just learn how to edit fast because I have like a base knowledge. But the actual substance of the video boils down to the concept and your thoughts, your personality. This is the internal stuff, and the external stuff is how you present it. So how you talk, how you express your thoughts, how you can basically talk about the subject, how much you know about it. That's more internal, but yeah, the whole point is basically you have to get good at presenting your ideas better, or just, I don't know, editing it a lot. Yeah, I could write like a script, read the script, and then just collect videos. I don't know, just put some. It's like, yeah, more visual stuff, more like editing, and you're just putting your voice over there or something like that. But I actually want to talk to the camera because that's a very big skill to have nowadays. I mean, yes, I was saying the digital age is all about presenting yourself through the internet, and media is a pretty big leverage. Having yourself out in the open, showing yourself to the world, that's basically how you create something tangible out of nothing. Yeah. So that's it for today. I will be working on this, and probably either make this video or something similar to it, because yeah, I feel like this is how I can help others that are in my shoes, or like a step behind, they haven't started posting yet. I've already taken the first step, I would say. This is what I'm currently interested in. I can talk about other stuff that I've taken more steps, but I think my mind is more populated by this kind of stuff, because that's what I'm focusing on right now. Yeah, it's pretty long video, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll stop rambling. Yeah, see ya.